A very pleasant good night, my beloved brothers and sisters. Well, once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country, Trinidad and Tobago, that is in the blue Caribbean Sea. How wonderful indeed. Brothers and sisters, in this part 5 video, I continue from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dealing with those people throughout the United States of America and people of the rest of the world who are recording videos and already written books and appear on TV shows and radio shows proclaiming a false teaching, proclaiming a false incident. Actually, the incidents happen, so then they are lying, but the lie, how they are spreading the lie, is in a professional, convincing manner, and millions of people are accepting that lie. And what is that lie? Out-of-body experience, that they have died, the doctor have pronounced them officially dead, and they came out of the body, and they went in heaven and speak with God the Father, Jesus Christ, and the elect holy angels. And on the way to heaven, the elect holy angels escorting them, they see the fallen angels are fighting with the elect holy angels in the heavenly realm, in the heavenlies. And when they reach the heaven, they spend some time and they have seen the dead relative who have died, maybe the grandmother or the friends who have died and passed and who have gone to heaven according to them, and they have speak with their loved ones. And then the angels transport them back to earth, and they come back in the body alive, and they wrote books about that and to share with the world the experience that they went in heaven. Now, brothers and sisters, do you all accept what these people are saying? Well, I do not accept what these people are saying. So I, Eric Braxton, is saying that if they have 1 million people in the world, and all of them claim that they went to heaven and speak to God the Father and Jesus Christ, and see Michael the archangels, and see demons and devils, fallen angels fighting with the elect holy angels, the rest of the angels, I am saying these millions of people, will be 2 million people. How much of them? All of them are telling a lie. You know why? Because the dead do not know anything. But yet still these people appearing on TV shows, on radio talk show, being interviewed, writing books and publishing it. And they're going all over the world spreading that lie, and people are accepting what they are saying and accepting that falsehood. They are doing it for many reasons, brothers. To be popular, to be famous, to get attention, and of course, who are the ones are motivating these people to say these things? The powers of darkness. You know exactly who I mean. Brothers and sisters, they are the ones behind it. Why are they doing that? The powers of darkness are using these people. That is all of their program, so that they will keep on perpetuating the idea that man is not flesh and blood, that man is immortal, that man has a spirit in the body, and when people die, they are still conscious. That is the real reason why the powers of darkness are using these people to do these things too. These people who claim to be Christians, and not only them, the powers of darkness are using other people who are non-Christian to proclaim that same lie also. Brothers and sisters, so it is all a deception, brothers and sisters, and I am pointing out that deception to you all, and I don't want you all to accept that lie, that deception. The dead do not know anything. When people die, they're in the grave waiting for a resurrection. They lose consciousness until God will give them back their consciousness in the resurrection when he comes. The resurrection of the righteous, the saints will give back the consciousness, and God will resurrect them. After 1,000 years, when Christ and the saints rule the world for 1,000 years, in the great white throne judgment in the book of Revelation, where the sea give up the dead, the hell, the grave give up the dead, all these people are now coming back up. Now they get back consciousness. They had to stand before God to judge by the things that is written in the book. You see, it is a future resurrection, brothers and sisters. So the time that when that future resurrection haven't come, for both the righteous and the ungodly, both the righteous and the ungodly are in the same state in the grave, an unconscious state, waiting for a resurrection. But when Christ comes, will be the resurrection of the righteous first, and at the end of the 1,000 years will be the resurrection of the godly people, which is a white throne judgment. You all get the facts. Read it in the Bible yourself, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, the dead doesn't know nothing, but I know you all will go to the book of Luke, where Christ used an example with Lazarus and the rich man, that when the rich man died, he went into hell, and Lazarus, the poor man, went in Abraham's bosom. That was just a parable to use an example between the rich and the poor, that the rich man, the king, was not helping out, was selfish with his wealth, and he was not seeing about the poor to share his wealth with the poor. That's simple what it means. But Christ put it over so, but that wasn't something literal happen. And a lot of pastors are using that text to say when people die, look, you go straight to a lake of fire or tormented in hell, and the righteous person like the beggar, go straight into heaven. That is not true, brothers and sisters. But you see, there's a divide in Christianity. We haven't all reached to that unity of oneness in mind, where we all understand all the scriptures the same way, because there are division in the body of Christ. Some saints understand this text this way, that other saints have a different meaning of that text. So you see, we are not having reached that full 100% unity, and all that is causing confusion in the world today. And so a lot of the ungodly, he will be watching one TV show and say, look, this Christian is saying something different, but the next Christian on a radio show is showing a different thing. But look, there's a Christian in the street quoting the same text, and he's saying something different. You see, brothers and sisters, because we all not speaking the same thing, and that's why Paul warned the church of Corinthians, who was divided. He warned them to be in the same mind, in the same judgment. Why? Because we will have unity of mind, one accord, speaking the same truth, brothers and sisters. You see, brothers and sisters, so the body of Christ is divided right now. You understand? Well, these different churches, but we know the true church of God, which is the body of Christ. I should rephrase that. The true church of God, the saints of God, will eventually, if we will come to that same one common understanding, and we'll be able to explain the Bible one way. Because why? The same God will be in each of us, and he will be using all of us to understand that same one truth and proclaim that one truth. So we'll not be contradicting ourselves. But you see, we have to grow and develop. But why is in that growing state? Sometimes we misunderstand certain things and we say the wrong things, right, brothers and sisters? But in churchianity, as Herbert W. Armstrong put it today, professing Christians who are not really true Christians, but plain church, as they say, they understand a lot of texts, given misinterpretation of scriptures, and that what is causing confusion, brothers and sisters, right? But then, brothers and sisters, let me come back to say that the dead doesn't know nothing, so that the dead is waiting for resurrection, right, brothers and sisters? And when Christ comes, he will resurrect the dead, right, brothers and sisters? So when people die, they're not going to know heaven, brothers and sisters. And first place, there's nothing like outer body experience, because in the first place, you are flesh and blood. The spirit in you is just the life force. When that leaves you, you become a dead person, until God put back that breath of life in you, and you come back a living soul. Because that's when that breath leaves you. It's like is the air. It is not shape and form. It's not a spirit being. So how you could be officially dead, which is you, the body, but a spirit being come out of your body, having the same shape form as you, and traveling and seeing places? That's a contradiction. The breath of life, that when that leave you, that have no consciousness, they don't have a mind, is you, the dead person, have a mind. And that sees, that become non-functional, and you go to the grave and rotten, because thus you enter, thus you return. This is the scriptures. There is no text in the Bible that say man is spirit and not a spirit you return. We is flesh and blood. All the texts in the Bible say, thus we enter, thus we return. We are flesh and blood creature. The spirit in us is not us. That is the life force in us. You know who God prefers spirit beings? The angels. In the book of Hebrews, he created the angels, spirit beings. They are spirit supernatural beings. We wasn't created like them, brothers and sisters. So I want you all to come to that understanding, brothers and sisters. When we die, human beings, we go to the grave and wait for the resurrection, brothers and sisters. When the animals die, they also lose consciousness, brothers and sisters. And the same breath that we have in them, the same breath the animals have in them. And the same dirt God created us, He created the animals the same, out of the same dirt. These flesh and blood creatures just as us, brothers and sisters. But the difference with them, they was not created in the image and likeness of God. We were created in the image and likeness of God. That's a different, brothers and sisters. But they are souls just as we are souls, brothers and sisters. Mortal souls subject to death, brothers and sisters. In any case, I will deal with that further in part 6. Brothers and sisters, well, I've come to the end of this video, brothers and sisters. Now may the grace of God be with you and with me and with the human family from this day forth and forevermore. Shalom, peace. See you all in the next video soon. Bye bye, my friends.